Well, hello, welcome back to PB Rivers with Yo-Yo, myself, and of course this is Farming Simulator 17. Now I've been picking up all the straw off of these three fields. This is field 16 what I'm on now. Matey boy's cultivating, so he's been cultivating fields 8 and 9, and we've got Matey boy, if we can find him. He is planting the sugarcane up in our new field that we purchased in field 5. So he's not long started that, to be honest with you. So what I've been doing with this, all this straw, there's two things to be honest with you. I mean, I just thought I'd chuck it all in the silo and just use it eventually for whatever. But this thing in here, the old compost master, now it needs fuel. Now we should have plenty of fuel on the go. So we're going to put this, so we turn some lights on so we can see. I might always turn them beacons on, I love my beacons. Let's get this up here. It was a bit challenging to get this up a hill. Like so. Get it up to the top just like that. And tip all the straw out. So I was doing that with the straw, just tipping it out into here. I'll put loads of straw through here. So we need to get the sugarcane going because we need, not sugarcane, sugar beet, because Pepsi needs sugar, Kellogg's needs the sugar, and we need to find a new venture as well. So we want to try and find a venture that we don't need to use sugar beet so much. And I was actually, I've been thinking about animals for a little while now, and I've been going around picking all this lot up. So let's put this down. Where are we? We're on this line here, are we? Right, so let's carry on picking up this. Just give it a turn around, I think, so that we can finish off up on that row. Then we'll get Matey boy to start cultivating on this field. So let's finish this row off. So yeah, I spent a day, so I've not played this series for a day. I've been literally, well, on that line there, look. I have literally just cleaned up my mods folder. So there's a load of mods that I never use that I got rid of. There's mods that I didn't even know what they are. They're all written, even a foreign language or some kind of numbers and codes and things that I don't know what they mean. So I got rid of. So we might come across things that could be missing, or I don't think so. So I did go through it pretty thoroughly, and what I weren't sure of, I kind of found out what some of them did. Oh, we need to finish that line off there. We'll get that line done, and then we'll get Matey boy over it and start cultivating this. So yeah, because I'm into the I found that speedy header for the Fent harvester that we got, so it all kind of goes pretty quickly. I found some other little bits and bobs. I'll show you in a bit as well what I found. Some nice little mods, some fast tractors, combines. I found some pretty cool mods that are probably a bit unrealistic, I suppose, in the fact that harvesters won't harvest at the sort of speeds that we've got on here. I think like 6 to 9 miles an hour is pretty normal for a harvester. Okay, I think we need to get Matey boy. Keep missing that. Now I'll spit some straw out. If we don't get it all, it don't matter. I mean, I've lost little bits like that all over the place. Yeah, we'll fill this truck up quickly, and then we'll get Matey boy over it and start cultivating this field. So there's been two things I've been doing with this straw. I've been obviously putting it in a compost master, Also, the fertiliser master that I've got, the blue machine next to the orange one with the seed master. So I've pretty much just put a load of straw in that, and that should make some fertiliser for me. So I've got plenty of fertiliser. I do believe it's dry as well, so dry fertiliser for our seeders is always good. There we go. So yeah, I've been quite busy recently then, just charging up all my old mods that I never use and got rid of them, and stuff that I'm not sure what they were, I got rid of them. I believe I've got all the essential ones that I normally use, like Follow Me's always a big one that I use a lot. The TARDIS teleport mod, I know I don't use it in Let's Plays, but sometimes when on a single player, when I'm playing on my own, I just want to get round quick, just blast that through. What else? I don't really use seasons, I don't really use course play, I don't really use GPS. No, I'm not disrespecting the mods at all in any way, but just not mods that I like to use. I like to either just do the farming in the fields myself, or get some easier fields like this one so that we can oh, we're getting full. Yeah, sweet as. Right, we'll get this one emptied. Only got what, 4 rows of hay straw to pick up. I'm going to put this one into the fertilising machine, and it takes it, so everything's a Brucey bonus to make things so that we don't have to. I've just got to remember where it all is. That's the mushrooms. It is getting pretty late at night. So as you can see, the machine's going, so empty it out. Squeeze through here. Yeah, the other mod I like is the speed walking mod. I know you just zoom in, but yeah, we've got 26,000 litres of fertiliser so far, so all is good there. Look at that. As I say, caution, do not open it while machine is in operation. Well, I won't. So let's get back to that field and clean it up. We'll get Matey Boy cultivating as well, so we don't get behind on that, because we need to get some corn, I do believe is the next one. We're done wheat, so we'll get some corn going. Let's slow me right down, doesn't it? Let's get a bit closer up there first and then lower it. There we go. So let's get Matey Boy. There he is. And there is another cool mod that I found. I'll show you in a second. I was watching Rude Man do a live stream, and he had all these names come up for his workers. I thought that's a good idea. That looked pretty good. It's better than just helper A, helper B, helper J. Oops. So I thought, yeah, I'll give that a whirl. Let's get a worker on this. So if you have a look at the map, as you can see on the two field, we've got Frankie up here. So he's planting the sugarcane. And we've got Jody here on 16, who's just started cultivating. Now, I went onto a website and tried to discover some unisex names so we can have, because I think it's just random. You don't want John coming up and there's a woman driving, or you don't want Sarah coming up and it's a bloke driving. So I went for some unisex names. So it didn't matter too much who was driving. So helper Jody is blocked by an object. Well, that was me, weren't it? Sorry, Jody. So I thought that's just a a cool little touch to the game, I suppose, just having some real names. So a big thanks to Rudeman53, I think his YouTube channel name is. I can't remember the full name of his channel, Rudeman. He does some good live streams, I do watch him. And yeah, I see him with that mod and I thought that looks smart. So it's a pointless mod, but I use a nice little touch mod, you know, just having names. That's better than Helper A, Helper B, Helper J, Helper Z. You can have Frankie, Jody, I can't remember what other names I had, Jesse, Chris, that's a unisex name, Christopher and Christy. Yeah. Went the wrong way there, didn't I? Oh, there we go, over this big lump. So yeah, I've also downloaded a whole load of machinery that could come in handy, some bigger equipment, some faster equipment, but apart from the header that I showed you last time that we got, I've not upgraded any of my equipment yet. Apart from I need that Homer that we know about, which I am. We nearly got the money. I said 10 o'clock the next day, didn't I? I think it was 10 o'clock if I remember rightly. That we'll have the money to get that, so we're not really a million miles away. We're at just under 600,000 at the moment, and that's because Kellogg's and Pepsi have been feeding me money every hour. But we need to find another venture. I don't know what to do. Like I said, I've been contemplating animals, so I think animals could well be next on the list, and we can use the meat processing factory. Turn them into sausages and mince, pork chops, and I don't know, whatever else they might well do. Big lump up there, look. We'll get this finished off. We've got 2 more rows left to go. And we'll chuck them all in the compost master. So you're thinking, no, I ain't got all this straw. This straw would be useful for animals. Well, I've not really committed to myself to animals just yet. I'm still thinking about it. It does sound a good venture to get into, but maybe go into non-food something. Maybe make some steel or make some sand. We could do some stuff down the quarry. Just trot down there with a tanker of diesel and see what we can come up with. Where'd you Adam and Eve it? So we're on the last row here. It's a bit busy down this row as well. Matey boy still cultivating away. Matey boy Jody and Frankie. Yeah, I can't remember all the names I put in there. I think there's about 25 names in the thing that I could put in. I think you can have a maximum of 50, but I'm just trying to find 25 names. Unisex names was hard enough. Just scoop around the edges. Don't want straw left around on the edges, do we? I thought I picked all this lot up. Maybe I didn't want. Yeah, that's better. Let's get all this straw up. I started chucking it all into the compactor now, the compost place, so I might as well just carry on. If I'm going to use animals, I'll have to When we do our next lot of wheat, we can get the straw. Okay, that's all the straw picked up. It's 5 to 9 at night. So we'll drop this off. Going to have a quick kit, and we will come back at 6 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and have another fun day in PB Rivers. Can't really do too much more now until we get that sugar grown. So we will whiz through the time offline, and I'll come back and I'll see you, like I said, about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's going to tip it there. Let's just tip it there. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Well, good morning. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll get a bit of an early start. And here we are. It's a bit murky looking up in the sky there, but hey, look at all that dollar we made. 873,000. And all that money's just come from Kellogg's, Pepsi, and obviously we get £1,000 an hour for the wind turbine. So let's see how Matey Boy's getting on field 5. Let's take a super run up to field 5. Hopefully he has all that seeded. We'll get him back to baste. So yes, sugar's planted. At least he turned the engine off, I suppose. Didn't fold the machine up, did he? We'll fold it up, it's not a major issue. Let's get this back to the farm. We'll then get the cultivator back to the farm. We'll get this topped up with seed actually, and we'll start planting corn. I believe this machine can do the corn as well. Yeah, that can do corn. So let's turn the corn on. Let's go and get some seed. And then we can start putting corn in these 3 fields. Where's the seed? Over here, isn't it? Let's open it up. And let's top it up with some seed. So we've also got seed in that orange bin there, the seed mix. How much hot seed have we got in there? Shall we have a look? Because I've not looked at that for a while, have we? We've got 177,000 litres of that. Right, we're topped up with seed. Close the lid. And let's go and start planting our corn. So we've got the wheat, we've got the corn on the about to be planted, we've got the sugar on the go. We definitely need to find a venture that doesn't involve sugar, because it seems to go through sugar a hell of a lot. Let's open this up ready. Let's zoom out so we can get a bit of a focus. Now the Pepsi factory might be needing some water. I don't know, we'll have to have a look in a minute. Alright, let's get a worker for this. Plant some corn. Who's that? Jesse. So if we look there at our map, Jesse is seeding. Top man. And it is a man as well. Jesse the farmer. Right, we need Mr. Cultivator. This is what Jody was doing, so he's done. Let's get that machine folded up. Let's get that put away. I don't know if the other seeder could have done corn. Might have been quicker with the other seeder, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. In fact, we could probably get 2 of these tractors seeding, couldn't we? That would be faster Brucey bonus, wouldn't it? I think we will do that. That's if the seeder could do corn. We'll have a look in a second. Right, so yeah, that would do that. Let's see if we can reverse it in just there. Oops, that's a bit. Don't get too excited. Money still rolling in from Kellogg's. So Kellogg's are doing fine at the moment. I don't know how Pepsi are doing. Oh, I don't know how Kellogg's is doing. Right, can this do corn? No, it doesn't do corn. Okay, it doesn't matter. So we've got the right machine for the right job then. So, let's get this tractor parked up here in the shelter. And to keep an eye on that pallet factory as well, make sure the pallets are being made. Let's cut some more trees down eventually. I reckon with the money we're making, we could probably afford a Scorpion King in no time. Where's my other tractor? I had another tractor lying around somewhere, didn't I? There it is. Let's put him away in the old shed. And what I might do is take 2 tankers. Take 2 of the tankers up to the pond, get some water, and take it up to Pepsi. I think that's probably the best idea, isn't it? Right, okie doke. Right, let's get an old trusty. Let's pick up this tanker. Put that tree in the way, look. What we've got there. Yeah, we'll take both tankers up there. Let's into this one. This one's a bit sluggish compared to old Trusty. You could probably call this the slug. I did have a name for it, but I can't remember what I called it now, but a slug. There we go. Old Trusty and the slug. I do like old Trusty though. Can't believe I never used these American trucks before. Just that there seems to be a lot more mods for the man trucks than they do anything else. Probably because there's a lot of Europeans playing this and British people. Let's put follow me on 25 metres. I think it's metres. 25 metres we do. Alright, let's get up to the water. Get some water, get it up to Pepsi, keep that flowing. We can check on how the sugar's doing up there. Come on, matey. The slug. Yeah. Then we need to put some lights on, a bit dark in it. Yeah, I love it. Right, there was a corner there. There's an old bit of a rickety old hill. Could get that fuel place going, right? You need planting for that. We need more fields, so we need to get into something that we don't need to grow crops with. And that's what our next venture needs to be. So I'm thinking some coal mining stuff, not just coal mining, quarry stuff. So you know, sand, gravel. Maybe get some stock on that and see what that leads us. Yeah, he's still there. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of. You know, we've got enough fields. We've got 4 fields. 3 are going to be doing corn and wheat. You know, one after the other, and the other one's going to be doing sugar. So sugar. So we want to venture now that we don't use any crops for fields, and definitely doesn't use sugar. Maybe the greenhouses. What does the greenhouses need? I think the organic places have got a green. I've got a greenhouse on the farm. I've got a mushroom one on the farm. It needs seeds, pallets, and water, I do believe. Does it need compost or manure or something? Fertilizer, maybe. Right, let's jump out of him for a second. It's turned follow me off on this one, as he'll just follow me around everywhere. Let's turn that off. Corey. Let's get this one filled up with water. Why is it not filling up with water? Have I done something wrong? We don't seem to be filling with water. Well, we're not filling with water, I wonder. I can't get water all of a sudden. That's not very good, is it? Why can't I get water all of a sudden? That's very bizarre, isn't it? I hope I've not thrown a mod away that does that, maybe. Let's get it right underneath that water. We can't fill that with water. Why can't we fill that with water? Let's try old Trusty. Oh, let's go forwards. Well, that's a bit of a bummer if we can't get any water out of here. I don't know why. We used water before. We can't fill with water. Oh. Why can't we fill with water? What have I done wrong there then? What have I done wrong? Why can't I get water? Well, that's rather weird, isn't it? Oh. I don't understand why I can't get water. I'll go back a minute. I want to go in here. The tankers that I have pick up water. Well, that's a bit gutting, isn't it? That I can't pick up any water. I don't understand that at all. I don't understand. Okay, right, what we're going to do then, we're going to have to do something else, aren't we? So, I'm pretty gutted. I need to get water up there, don't we? Oops, let's get back in here. We want that 700, don't we? Because we want to go down to the lumber yard. That's the other thing I'm going to do is make sure they're all right with pallets. I'm very gutted that we can't all of a sudden get water. I must have done something wrong. I've cleaned out all my mods and sorted some mods out. I better throw the mod away that lets me do that. But I don't think I have. Honestly, I don't think I have. I don't honestly know why I can't get any water. That's bugged to me now. I have to find another way to get water. Do I have a placeable? Oops, wrong one. Do I have a placeable anywhere? Can you get water from a placeable? Where's my placeables? There. Water tower. The water tower can supply your water tanks with fresh water. Is it free water? 18 grand. I'm not really sure if that will do anything. We can try that, can't we? We can put some water, maybe a water tank up here, maybe. Next to the fertiliser just there. Should we try it? I've never used this placeable, so I don't know if it just has water in it or I've got to pay for it. Okay, so we've got a placeable water. If it doesn't work, we'll sell it, can't we? It's not a major issue. Okay, let's get back to this other one. Bit hard to see, isn't it? It's a bit foggy. I'm really gutted about that water. I don't think you need any mods to get water out of a pond. I don't remember having any water mods at all. So I don't understand why all of a sudden it's just not getting any water out of that pond. That was my my watering hole. This Kellogg's is still going. Now that's a good thing. Can't remember seeing anything coming up for Pepsi. I'm quite concerned that Pepsi are running out of water. Because it is a liquid drink. No water, no Pepsi. At least that stuff there from Kellogg's is literally just paid for. Where do I go? Straight up in it. There's like a hill up here, isn't there? There's a bit of a steepy old hill. Yeah, very gutted. There's certain times of the day where you can only get the water, but I don't think that's the case. I think I've got water out of there at pretty much any old time of the day. I just don't know what I've done wrong. Yeah. Really has bugged me, that has. We're not going to worry about it too much. We'll fix it. We'll get water somehow. I was just quite wondering what that water tower will do. You know, it is an in-game placeable. I've just never ever used it. Okay, so matey boys down here with the forestry. We should have checked on the pallets really, shouldn't we? But never mind. Very hard to see with this fog. I think we're nearly there now, aren't we? We're just over here. Well, you can't hardly see anything. Okay, so he's back down here anyway, because we're going to have to get some forestry done soon, because we must be running out of wood. Alright, let's just get into this one here. Water, please. Why can't you not let me have water? I don't want to go too deep in the water. Really has bugged me, that has. We'll leave old Trusty there for the minute. Oh dear, that's going to be a bit of a bummer if we have lost our water. I cannot understand. I believe that I never had any mods whatsoever to do with getting water out of a river. Kind of getting to know my way around here. There's a bridge over there. I'll see the bridge. Let's go. Let's back and see what this water tower does. I bet it don't do nothing. I know my luck, it will do nothing. I should have left all my mods alone. But the didnt, you know, I've got mods sitting in there that have probably been in there for a year or so that I might not ever use, or I don't even know what it is. And it's probably one of them mods that I don't know what it is. It's probably let me get water out of there. I don't believe it is because I've never ever thought of, you know, a mod to get water, apart from tankers that take water. Very gloomy day, gloomy start. No water. At least we can get this thing up and running shortly with the old, just need some gas. Fuel. Alright, does this thing let me have water? I can't believe an in-game one will let me have free water. I think I'm just holding up here. Oh! But it's costing me money. It's costing me money. Okay, well, we're going to do it. Unbelievable. Jesse's help finished. Okay. 12 grams coming in, so Pepsi's still going at the moment. I don't know how much that water just cost me. Shouldn't complain too much, I'm making money easily on here. You can't beat free water. So where's Jesse then? Let's get Jesse starting on that next field. It might not even be Jesse, it might be someone else. Let's see. Let's get this next field going. Danny this time. Danny Minogue. Danny Dyer. Helpy Danny is blocked by us, blocked by me. Alright, let's get this up to Pepsi. I can't really about to pay for this water. It's really upset me. Great demand at Fairground for apples. I think we need to get the orchards going, I think. I don't know how much water they take. I put some water in that mushroom place and it took all 30,000 litres, so I reckon that takes a fair chunk of water. As long as it doesn't need it quite regular, we'll be alright. Well, I've had to pay for water, so we're paying for it. It's not the end of the world. We can't let that annoy us. We know it has, but you can't let it annoy us. Everything's going well. We've got just under £1 million in the bank, which we're making quite nicely from between Kellogg's and Pepsi and things, so we're doing alright. I can't see where I'm going, but that was it. Turn left at the GPC, innit? What does a GPC make? Maybe we can bring some stuff here. Doesn't sound like a food place, does it? Let's have a look since that GPC. I keep looking at this place. So what does it make? What do we need? Water. Well, we've got water. But that water is just for this lollipop thing that is a waste of time. Well, one of my farms a waste of time, but can't even get water in it. Is there a computer screen anywhere? That's a GPC, might be just for show. It says there's a sell point here, which is here. Perhaps it's just a sell point. Maybe it is just a sell point. I think green ones were factories, weren't they? Anyway, let's crack on. Let's get this up to Pepsi. We've got old Trusty still up by the lake, so just in case the water comes free again. Maybe they found out that I'm stealing water. I'll put a stop to it. The water police. Anyhow, it is what it is. You have to spend money to make money. At least I had free water to get everything up and going. You know, it is weird. I can't see a damn thing. Well, here's Pepsi anyway, so we're at the Pepsi factory. We'll get some water in here because it must be running low. It must be running low. So how much coal do we have? Well, plenty of coal. Oh, this thing does struggle when it gets going. It has pallets, it has sugar, not a lot of sugar though, so it does go through sugar like no tomorrow. And how much water does it have? Oh my life, it's got more water than I thought. How many tanker loads of water did we bring down here last time? I thought we just bought a tanker each. Also got a couple of tankers up here. Oh, we'll put it in here anyway now we're here. So that's good then, so there's not much else I can say really, is there? Got a bit of a stump with the free water, it's gone. There we go, look at that, we've got 200,000 litres of water exactly in there now. Well we are a bit stumped. Righty ho, well it is what it is. I'm gonna call this an episode just here. It's going to be a fail episode, I think. Water failed. And we'll have a think, see what adventure we can get into next time that doesn't involve crops. Because we haven't got enough fields at the moment. And we do need to buy a homer to harvest our sugar beet as well, so that's going to cost us £500,000 plus. So, yeah, I'll have a think, see what we're going to do. Hopefully when I see you Might be a little bit of time forward and we'll get rid of this fog. We'll get up to some proper daylight. So I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for watching.